Hello Stamper. Today I'm going to show you how to do an amazing folding album. This is the 6x6. I cannot show it to you very much because the camera don't go that deep. I'm going to show you the 4x4, and this it is. It would be tied up on the side here, but when you open it up, voila. Is that cool? And then when you close it, it all closes together. So let's get started. Today I'm going to show you the 4x4. So we need our paper, our cardstock. We need 3 sheets. You can do more than 3. The way I'm going to show you how to assemble it, but we're going to do 3 tonight. I like to do the one with only 3. And we need to cut, not cut, but score this in the middle and this in the middle. So I go at my 4, score this, turn it around, score it there. And you're going to do the same thing with your both the 3 piece of cardstock of 8x8, score at 4. And then you're going to take this. You can just fold it diagonal, but I rather work with when it's scored, it make it easier. So I'm going to use my black there, and just here we go. It's folded. Not folded, but score. Then let's reinforce our crease. So we're going to do like this. And it's very important to reinforce this. The more you're going to reinforce it, the easier your book going to get together. And then your diagonal. And it's just one diagonal that you do. You don't do both side diagonal, just one. So you get this little party ad here. After you get this done, now we're going to assemble this together. Take your 2 peaks, put it together like this. You see, it's going to do a thing like this. You take where you score diagonal, put your 2 peak together, fold this down, and again reinforce this. So you should have all 3 pieces done this way. After this is done and all reinforced very good, we're going to glue it. I would suggest that you use the red tape to glue them, but because I'm kind of in a short time for video, we're going to do it just with this nail. But when you assemble it, you need the mountain up, mountain down. You have to reverse it. You see the way I'm doing that? One up, one down, and then up. So if you want to do more than 3 sheets, that's what you have to remember. Up, down, up, down, up, down, constantly. So it looks this way. So now we're going to glue this. I'm going to put my glue over here. I'm using my snail. And I'm going to put this one over here. Okay, this one it's up, this one go down, and then this one going to need to go up. And I'm going to put my snail there. I reverse it where I put, so then it's not all on top. Here we go. I wouldn't be able to do this with this sticky strip though, so maybe it's okay to use snail, so it would be easier to work. So now look, I got my the main album, and then just close it. If it don't go good together, you're gonna have to work it out a little bit the first time. Now you get this, reinforce this, reinforce that, and voila. So what you have to remember, it's up, down, and then it's going to work. The first time when you fold it, maybe you're going to have to push it. Now, for your cover, I'm using just some chipboard, medium-sized chipboard, and this piece of DSP that I'm using, this one, it's the well-worn. This piece is going to need to be 6x6. And what I did, I score it at 7/8 all around. And so 7/8, it's right here, just the line just before the one there. So score that all around there, turn it. So you could put your marker there, so then you don't have to pay attention. Not on the one though. at 7/8, and then you score all around, and you're going to need 2 pieces of that for the cover and the back, the front and the back cover. Then what you're going to do is put glue, and I like to use the tumble glue for this. Take your tumble glue and I'll smear this here. And I'm not ashamed and I'm not afraid to use that glue. When you ran out, just go to my website, Frenchy.com, and you can place your order directly there. Okay, now we got this. And sometimes it's going to bulk a little bit because it's very tight where we score it, because this is thick a bit. But that's what you want. Now we're going to do the 4 corner. Put glue at the 4 corner. Here we go. Now take your point and put this here. And before I done this, you have to reinforce your crease, so it's going to make it easier. So you're going to do the 4 corner this way. And I'm going to have all the dimension on my blog, and it's going to be mid-September. It's going to be all on my blog. So you do your 4 corner this way. And why you want to do your corner this way, it's because it won't have the big chunk when you fold, and it's going to be neat. After you're done this, then we're going to fold it all. So take your glue again. Put it there. And really, when you do this, it would be good if you get a wet rag. So if you get glue on your hand, like I'm doing right now, you can wipe your hand and not ruining your paper. And I'm putting my glue here again. Smear this good. And really what you should do is do both ends and then go the other side. It's going to make it easier. My corner lift a bit there. And here. Oh, I got glue on my hand. It's really bugging me. So you want to put plenty of glue. See, I could have used more glue there. Here we go. So now you get a very good idea how it is. And again, my piece of chipboard was 4 1/4. You want it to have it a little bit bigger than the side of your album, because when you're going to put it together, then you get place to work a bit. And my back cover for this, it is 4 1/8. And again, you could put glue all around there, or I'm going to put snail to speed up the process. And really, snail should work very good here. Take this, put it back here. And see, you get just a good little border. Because if you just do the right side, sometimes you see on the other side, and I don't like that. So now I got this. So you need 2 of this, and I got my 2 of them. Now we're going to do the top. Okay, when you open it up, it's going to open it up this way. This is the way it should open. So here it should be our ribbon. So I'm using the satin ribbon, and I'm using about 25 inch of it. And you just want to glue the cover of it, not the back. So you just glue the front of it. So I'm going to put this here. Put this here. Okay, that is glue. Now we're going to glue our cover to the top. And then you're going to put snail. Really, the red sticky strip would work even better for this. Okay. I don't like to bring my cover here because I can never see if I'm straight. So I take this here, take my cover, and bring it there. For me, it's easier to line it up. I can see what I'm doing. And like I said, we get a little place to work with. Then I'm going to open this, really reinforce this. And then the back, you don't want to glue your ribbon in the back because then it won't open. So let's just put our glue in the back. Don't be afraid to use the glue, because when you work with 3Ds like that and people gonna, you know, put it, playing with it, you know, opening it and close it, you want to make sure it's solid. Then I try to match my front. That looked pretty darn good. And this would be my front. I would decorate this. And look, when you tied it up, it covered the bag. It held the bag. And when you open it up, ta-da! Is that cool or what? Now, for the inside, you can cut your pictures, or like me, I matched the top there of my my DSP. So I use Not Quite Navy, Cajun Grace, and Chocolate Chip. If you want to use 3 color, in each color you're going to need 2, 3 3/4, and 3 1/2. So 3 1/2 square and 3 3/4 square. Whatever size you're going to do, you're going to decrease 1/4 inch and then decrease 1/2 inch, and you need 2 of each, or in all you're going to need 12. So 4, 8, and 12. So I'm using, you know, 3 colors. I need 4 of each, 2 of each size. And then I would just mix match them here and there. And, you know, okay, I forgot a good step here. The one that it's decreasing by 1/2 inch, that's for the diagonal. So this one, it's 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. I would put this diagonal on my cutter here, like this, and then cut it. So that's my triangle. And the reason why that you need that 1/2 inch smaller, it's because to give the surrounding of your triangle. So then when you would come and put it here, look, it fit perfect. You get just the right border. And I get a brown there. So I would mix match my color like that. And then you could put the one over there, and then you, oops, that's the small one, here's your big one. So you can mix match them, and when you do your picture, just remember to decrease it too. If you want a border of this, then this is 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. I would decrease it at this is 3 3/4. I would go at 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. If your picture would go in the triangle, you want to cut it that way. Make sure you don't cut the faces. Well, then it would be 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So that's it. How I do my amazing folding album. And look how cute it is when you just fold it down. And I'm going to show you again. Open and folding. That is it. So I hope you learned something new. Till next time, happy stamping.